Where is it? The People's Republic of China, or one of the largest countries in the world, covered a significant part of the Asian continent with more than 9.5 million square kilometers of land. China is almost as large as the other countries. Along its border lie many other countries, including Russia, India, North Korea, and Vietnam. In all, China has about 14,500 kilometers of coastline, the east and the south. China seas border on east and southern edge of the mainland. China has several large cities, including Hong Kong, Beijing, and Shanghai. Beijing, the capital city, is more than 3,000 years old, making it one of the world's oldest cities. Today, Beijing is a mix of ancient and modern. Skyscraper, subway, and food restaurant give its city its modern character as they stand beside ancient structures, including temple, monument, and courtyard. The Forbidden City, a massive place built during the 15th century, was the home of Chinese Empire for hundreds of years. The name comes from the fact that only the empire could enter every room. Today, the place is a museum located on the coast of the East China Sea. Shanghai, China's largest city, its largest industrial center, one of the world's largest ports. Great numbers of people move there each year to work, contributing to the population of 50,000 people per square kilometer live in most popular sections. More than 1.5 times as many people practices the most crowded part of the city. People with more than 1.3 billion people. China has the largest population of any country in the world. In comparison, a population about 1/4 of the size of China, more than the Chinese population, live in towns and villages. People live in rural regions, often grow crops and raise livestock, manufactured goods as well perform other jobs. Many people also live in large cities, which are centers of trade and business. Most Chinese people speak Mandarin, which means common language. People in different regions may speak dialects of Mandarin. Chinese people speak many other languages as well, including Cantonese and English. Unlike English, which uses a markup to represent the individual sound that can make up words. Chinese writing using characters that represent an entire world and parts of the world. Experts estimate that the writing system of writing in China began around 2000 BC, making it one of the world's oldest. Some characters resemble what they mean. For example, the character for the word of the ancient mountain actually look like the mountain peaks. Although the language contains tens of thousands, in the Chinese education system, students must attend school for 9 years. After that, they can continue their education by going to secondary school. It can be follow, wait, which can be followed by short training or its university. Only a small number of students are admitted each year. Land. China's vastness means it is contain many different types of land for a battle range in the southern regions or some of the country's most outstanding features. Mountains cover about one-third of the country, as well as the many highest mountains in the world, including the tallest, Mount Everest. Mount Everest rises 8,850 meters on the border between China and Japan. Mountains can also be found in western part of the country, along with plateaus. The eastern system of the country is a broad area with forests and wetlands. That is the country that contains China's largest city. China also contains a huge desert which stretches across about 1,600 kilometers of the North Ocean, but the Gobi Desert borders Mongolia. The name Gobi means waterless place. Other deserts the Gobi receives is little rainfall, and annual rain ranging from 5 centimeters in the western part to 20 centimeters in the northeastern part. Even the Gobi Desert is a hot environment, people do manage to live there. Those who make their home in this desert are normally called the Hokkien, who uses underground water sources to raise cattle, sheep, goats, and camel. In addition, it's home to white camels and cattle, and China's real white horses. China also has thousands of rivers, the longest being the Yangtze River, which runs for 6,300 kilometers. The Yangtze is the most important means of transporting both people and goods. The Yangtze River basin is known as the heart of the country. Agriculture, including the largest amount of rice farming. Other grain crops grown in the river basin include barley, wheat, and corn. Animal. One of China's most famous animals is the giant panda. This member of the bear family is very rare, so rare in fact that the scientists think only about 1,600 are left in the wild. The population increased to this small number because the habitat in the mountains of central China had been lost. A giant panda lives in the forest, and it only bamboo, but many of China bamboo forests have been cleared for agriculture, timber, and field nature reserve of captivity. However, the native habitat only in recent years baby panda been born. Wait. Chinese alligator is only one of two alligator species in the world, similar than its main conjunct cousin. The alligator native habitat lies along the Yangtze River. Like the giant panda, its number has been greatly reduced due to habitat loss, and only a few hundred remain wild. Scientists have great luck breeding the Chinese alligator in captivity. However, all working with farmers along the Yangtze to keep the alligator safe in native habitat. The golden sharp-nosed monkey is truly an awesome, not because of its golden fur, but because of its blue fur. This primate is found in the forests of central China, but it also suffers the habitat loss China has set aside reserves to help the monkeys keep some of their habitat. The animals are also bred in cap- captivity. History: China is one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Scientific evidence has shown that some of the earliest humans lived in China about 770,000 to 230,000 years ago. For thousands of years, empires ruled China. Sometimes empires from the same family ruled part of China for hundreds of years. This period of time, known as Eastern Age, the first dynasty left a written history of the Shang dynasty, which had been around 1000 BC, and other dynasties included Zhou, Qin, Han, Jin, Tang, Song, and Ming. The Qin dynasty made several important contributions to China's history. The Qin Empire, Shi Huangjing, who ruled from 259 to 210 BC, ordered a wall built to keep out invaders. Other imperials actually thus ready for 2,000 years. Today, it's known as the Great War, even though there is actually a series of wars around the northern China and the southern Mongolia. One section of the Great Wall runs about 8,850 kilometers and ranges from 5 to 8 meters wide. The ancient Chinese made great advances and invented many things. One invention, but the abacus, was the only way of doing complex mathematical calculations. The ancient Chinese invented the magnetic compass, which helped early sailors navigate. They also invented gunpowder to blast rocks apart to make fireworks. The ancient Chinese were also the first to make fabric from silk. It is the country's most popular export, and people travel from around the world to trade through the Silk Road to get it. The fiber. This makes silk from cocoons from silkworm. The ancient Chinese discovered that they could separate the fiber from the cocoon and spin the fiber together to make a strong thread. The thread was woven to make beautiful cloth. In 1912, China went through massive changes, war with Japan, and strife in the Qing dynasty. The China became a republic. After many years of political turmoil and conflict, the Chinese Communist Party (CCP) took control of the government in 1949. China is a fascinating mix of ancient and modern, rural and urban. China's long history has influenced many ways. It diverse people reflect its history in the unique and interesting culture, stretching across much of Asia. Its landscape includes breathtaking mountains, huge deserts, and ancient rivers. People from all over the world visit China's amazing structure. If you were to visit China, where would you want to go first?
Good job! You passed.